Really interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, really interesting how he considered the fold so heavily because people just under bluff in these $400 tournaments. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what are his bluffs? You know, like if we really think about it, like sure, ace high, like ace high has some showdown value if you had ace five, and when he raises the turn with maybe some backdoor diamond draw or something like that, he actually gets called. And on this kind of board, like what hands do you have that you're folding?
And it's going to have some misdraws and things too. So I think calling is the only option myself. Let's see if Boogaloo got away from it. Ooh, call is 6.
So this is close between call.
Really interesting. So call is 6, raise is 7,500 is 10 points. And I'm going to say he said that because this is a very bad player. And so he thinks the very bad player is going to stack off here with worse queens a lot. I'm going to guarantee that's what he's going to say. Very interesting, though. I thought call for sure was the right answer. I never am in this spot. I don't know. Interesting spot, too. I think this is a little bit of a lesson for everyone out there, too. A lot of times, the hands we want to float with, like this one, are better as raises. So this kind of falls in that category.
Yeah, and he was kind of an echo chamber for us there, saying, you know, we just get better hands to call and worse to fold.
Yep.
Like he's going to have some gut shots in his hand. He's going to have spade draw. He's going to have king X. And we kind of, we kind of identify kind of what cards are going to be bad for us on future streets, and we're aware how to proceed on those cards.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's a very good point, man. You right.
That was the best. You didn't say anything. You won. Just straight up.
You won. I'm just
All right, so look at this. You're not opening this. You just looked at this. You're not opening.
Button cut off, hijack, low jack, under the gun one. You are right.
Come on now. Okay. I am. So let's see if he.
He's got to open it, or there wouldn't be a hand.
It would
I'm
be a
already
quiz.
down on points.
You're already down on points in real life. Now, obviously, you're gonna cheat, but
I'm gonna evolve.
you're gonna adapt, right?
All right, let's play it.
I'm going to cry if he says he's folding here. Like, if he's like, yeah, you should be folding this in this kind of tournament, and you were actually right. All right, cool.
Wah, wah.
Like a spot where we have
Ah!
standard.
Yes.
And the reason is because queen.
I just want to say for the record that this is the best 3-point score I've ever gotten in my life. Because the right answer was fold.
Right? But you heard what he said about the tables. This is a 3K.
Here comes the excuses. 10
The
points
excuses
fold.
to
It says
open,
right
if your
here.
table is particularly tight and weak, welcome to the $5 2K world. I mean, the $11 10K. I'm opening this, yeah, for sure.
This is the best 3 points of my life.
Oh, that's hilarious. And everybody's feet.
nailed it. What the hell kind of play is that from King Queen? Who does that?
Who the hell? Yeah, so Mad Dog.
Jonathan Little's an absolute crusher, so it's nice to have him.
Yeah, I agree, and I
Just
always love
coaching.
playing right after sessions like this because I feel like my brain's warmed up. I'm thinking through things, and so it's a good way to start your session for sure.
But, all right, guys, this is it.
What's up, Mike? You want to give a gist? He was saying Narco Cop was playing about D-pipping about 28% of hands. He had been very aggressive in this $10 buy-in, and here are the options to fold, to call, to raise to 1,200, raise to... What? Wait a minute, he made it 800, and my man's giving options to 12 and 1,400 amps. So it's already getting kind of spicy. That's so nasty. To be on the site with these other crushers, well-known poker public figures is pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't mention that when I was kind of giving a little intro here too. Assassinato, Matt Affleck, John Little, all coaches on the site, so very highly respectable, quality poker content.
Yep, Evan Jarvis as well. Remember Evan Jarvis, Matt Affleck, Assassinato, John Little.
Yeah, so I guess that just makes sense. He just have the ace of clubs in his hand. That's interesting, though. I
How
thought
many
that was
points you got?
interesting.
You didn't do that bad. 45.
I like how you just pat me on the back. You didn't do that bad. Well, yeah, good job, buddy. Like,
The back.
I remember I got the higher score in the first one. So, you know, we're 1 for 1, buddy.
I just want to know.
Calling, guys. Let's see if we're good.
Similar situation. That's pre-flop? I think pre.
All right, guys, we're checking, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake.
When you're facing a min raise or just a touch more than a min raise, and there's an ante in play, which is going to be the case in most tournaments, I think, going forward, you want to defend pretty wide. If your opponent's making a 2.
All right, cool. You're going 1400.
I'm going 1400, guys.
I'm gonna go call with the arm and just do that.
All right, and
I would fold in game though, for the record, in case that's the winning game.
You won. You win. I have to concede. You win.
14K.
14K, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, no, we can't win. This is a pretty rough spot because damn it.
Mm-hmm. Where do you gonna get my chat? They like naughty things. They like just beer, alcohol, you know.
All right, let's do I can do a $10 ACR giveaway.
A $10 ACR giveaway courtesy of my man Toe. For me beating that ass heads up in this. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. We'll do this. We'll have to do it at least once a week, man. And then, you know, we'll do it. We'll do it every week a couple times.
So it's a tie.
I guess we got to give out $10 to each other's communities. We'll just do our own $10 free roll for each. Or does that sound fair?
Yes. Do you know what this means?
You win. I give his chat $10. Take it. You
So that's
filthy
cool because we have
animal.
2 ties and then a win from you and a win from me. This is like the epic battle. It's perfect. It's great.
Yeah, we're even Stevens.
This is awesome.
Take it.
I love it.
You know.
Stop. We got a giveaway going. Let's run the giveaway for the $10 ACR winner. Closing the giveaway. Drawing the winner. My man Sebs are getting the $10 ACR giveaway for this one.
Oh no, we're live. Where's my scene? Oh, there we go. What up, guys? What up? Good morning. Shit, I'm sorry. I'm
just gonna let you run with it. Like we're live. Go for it.
I know, yeah, I know. I'm like C plus and this shit. We were having a conversation before. I was sipping my coffee here, you know, with my panda glass, panda mug. But good morning, Toe Army Sixes Mafia. What's up, guys? Appreciate having you. Another day, another dollar. Explanation point PC in the chat if you're new out there. I feel like it's all regulars and you guys know what the fuck is up. But if not, PC in the chat to get those free quizzes. Poker coaching in my chat and Toe's chat if you want to compete in this first round. And good morning to my man, GodsBigToe. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. I'm chilling. It's good to be back. It's good to be on the study grind. I've been so busy in life, I haven't been able to study. So like, this is a prime way I've been getting my reps in the last couple weeks. So
Yep.
time to get better. Let's do it. I'm excited.
Yeah, you've been busy as shit. I mean, I've been in here. It's great, man. I mean, this
There was
is
a couple
always a
times
good
where it
way.
was like, Sixes, I got time to study. We get on a call, and then the second we start talking, my phone starts ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. Fuck.
Yeah.
Goddamn life getting in the way.
I feel you, man. I've been busy as shit too. Yeah, he said, Big Town Brian, what's up, my dude? Carter Larac Obama. Who's over in the Toe Army. What's up, Jay? STC. Here, let me do that. Over in the Toe Army. My kids are fighting. If you hear random screaming in the background. All right, cool.
Oh, thanks for that, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool.
All right.
PC stream. Poker coaching in the chat for you to get. Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Poker coaching in the chat for you to get ready for the draw. The way this is going to work is I'm going to draw a random winner for my stream. Then Six is going to draw a random winner for his stream. And then we're going to have you two compete with the quiz that you see on the screen. I just assumed it was the first Faraz Jaka quiz at the very top. You guys will give us your answer. We'll see what the audience would do. We'll give you our answer. We'll see what Faraz would do in this case. And we all get better together. Whoever gets the most points gets $5. Poker Shark, what up, man? Thanks for hanging out, buddy. So that's how this is going to work. While we're doing this, we might as well show, waiting for you guys to come in. Don't forget to jump into the Poker Coaching Discord. It's 100% free right now. There is a hand history room for tournaments that is just bumping 24 hours a day. There's a cash game room for hand histories. There's giveaways every week, anything from patches to money to premium memberships. We have an AMA every month. This month we just did Draft Ganger, one of the best online players in the world.
That shit was good, man.
Last month we had Evan Jarvis. The month before we had Jonathan Little. So make sure you get in on that. That's all 100% free. We do another study group on there on Thursdays at noon, I believe. Noon Eastern, where we do a lot more in-depth stuff. We go into ag reports, we do lucid runs, we take questions. Again, it's a much more in-depth study group there. And there's also three other groups led by Luis Felipe, who has a study group that goes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on there. So there's study groups, there's chat, there's content, there's shit going on. Check it out. It's a great exclamation point PC Discord in my chat to get there. Exclamation point Discord in Six's chat to get there. So go check that out. It's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's sick.
You'd be crazy not to get all that free stuff going on. And it's good content. Cool. I got enough to run it. If you got enough to run it.
Same. We're good to go. Let me copy this link. I'll put that in there. Yeah, let's run it.
Flipping out, dying to see last week's Q&A if you recorded it, but I got a feeling you didn't record it.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry, Cap. My bad.
He did record it.
I did. I have it on my computer. I just was so busy. I had my kids out with my family all day yesterday, so I was out till late in the evening.
Damn, I would have bet a huge portion of my bankroll that you did not record that, and I would have lost.
I'm a motherfucking beast, man.
I lost hard. If you said that to me, I'll upload it.
All right, I got you.
Oh, guys, too, if you missed the Giraffe AMA, we just posted the replay link in Discord as well, so you can go check that out. All right, rolling for a winner.
We got our winner. We got a fucking beast over here. One of my favorites, man. One of my boys.
I'm a little shook.
I know. I'm
His
excited.
eyes lit up. Who the fuck is it?
GSD.
Oh, shit.
Ruh-roh Shaggy. I love
All right,
GSD.
here we go. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
No, who could be a whammy?
Jerome.
Who's
the
a
man,
whammy?
The myth, the legend, Jerome. My brother in punk.
All right.
Where do you watch the Draft Ganger thing? Jam Lance, if you go to the Poker Coaching Discord, in general chat,
GSD,
there's a search. Oh, fuck, I'll fucking show you. Here's general chat right here. I'm going to kind of, grief it. But you come up here to search. You can search giraffe, I believe. Hit enter, and then there you go. You can see anything that has giraffe in it. Here's some of his Twitter tweets. If you scroll down...
Are you trying to get him to the
Actually, let's see if I can make this easier. Giraffe replay. No. Giraffe AMA. No. You son of a bitch.
Well played, Toe. Well played.
Now I gotta scroll through and find it. It's here.
Are you trying to find the
somewhere.
Spotify link? You can just use the link you have and just go to Slack, bro. It's right there.
Yeah, but they're asking me how they find it. Oh, there it is. Six is a genius again. This is why he's my partner. Search Spotify, and you'll see it. It pops right up. Open Spotify. There it is. Ask me anything with DraftGanger. See it.
Yep.
Sorry, that was painful, but we got there. All right, cool. Jerome, let's do this. Ready to play? 15:59.
Yeah. Oh, you're trying to show them on the site. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, this is
I had
the
Discord
AMA.
up so I could show them. Yeah.
Yeah, we moderated this, guys. If you want to see, if you want to go back, it's on Spotify as well. And
Send them to the
this
Discord.
man. Yeah. Go to the Discord and go through there. All right, GSD. Let's go. 15:59.
All right, let's do it.
Pocket Kings here, middle position. We open, big blind calls. Who's a good European player? In general, this is a 1500 WSB event. In general, European players who are showing up to US events means they traveled far distance. They spent a decent amount of money to be here, so they're more likely to be a professional player making that type of investment. It's not to say that there aren't people traveling abroad who are non-professionals, but the likelihood of them being pros are much higher, so just something to take into account. They check, what do we want to do on this 664 board? Do we want to bet 200, 300, 500, or check?
Six
Matt wants to know if he gets a whammy trophy for his low score with 3 last week.
A whammy trophy. That
He
is
said,
the
hands
most
down, no question, undeniably the world's greatest loser.
All right, guys, we got a good
What's up,
year on the
Tina?
BB 664 Pocket Kings.
Kep says he's
What
rolling
do you do?
for check and 200. What number did you roll, Kep? Lots of 200s. 200, 300 for Tino Linda.
There's the half pot. BTB is checking and everybody else is shook.
200 for Jerome. Mike Cash going 200.
200 for GSD as well. 200 for Carter. Um, 200 from so it's a bunch of 200s. We got one check over here. And the Toe Army sounds like they're mixing.
Lots of 200s, a couple of 300s. Somebody
What
bet
up, Cap?
3,000 as a typo. They fat fingered it. Roll check, says Cap.
Okay.
Jerome's a big fan of GSD. Don't get starstruck, Jerome. We gotta crush this.
No,
We
right?
gotta crush this fool.
I taught him everything he knows.
We like GSD a lot too, just not right now.
Taco saying 3. This is good. Okay, it's mixing up a little bit. Now, all right, GSD is going 200. That's what we got on our
is
side.
Jerome.
Toe?
Oh, 200 all day. It's standard. Small bet. Move on with my life.
It's
No
kinda
heart too.
cool.
Like
We,
especially, I think I would do it with a heart too, to be honest with you. But no heart, yeah, I'm betting for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Maybe we would mix a little bit more check with the King of Heart, maybe having the frequency of that, since we don't really have any offsuit 6x, only pocket sixes. We don't even open ace 6 off from here. King, yeah. I mean, I would just always bet 200 in game, but I could see checking, especially with the heart being having some merit. But 200 here. And let's see if Faraz ever wants to mix check, because we were looking at some boards kind of at these stack depths earlier in the week. And these kind of paired boards do mix check a lot. So, all right, let's do it. 200s. You ready?
200 is. Let's do it.
I'm checking back quite a bit here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4,
Your
7,
net's hanging
7,
out.
8, 8. These boards hit the big blind quite a bit, so we do a lot of checking back on those boards.
Just
And
earlier this week, I
especially
was
more
looking
so
at
this
man.
deep. And especially more so when we have aces and kings that don't need a lot of protection. I'd be a lot more likely to bet 9s, 10s here. So we do check back, turns a jack. Opponent bets 240. Do we want to call? raise to 750 or raise to 900.
Big Time Brown fucking crushing it with the check. In the game, I'm just betting here
Wow,
too much.
5 for a small bet, which is pretty crazy.
I would give it like a 7, but yeah, I mean, checking is good. Helps protect back our checking range. It's gonna be hard to get 3, and we get check raise. We just feel compelled to go fucking broke here all the time. But I don't know.
Oh, I got
You're not. I mean, that flush draw is continuing no matter what. He has all the 6x in his range. I think in game when we do this, it's interesting when we do this in game. Don't you find your opponents just fucking kind of tool out and bet turn and river with any 2 every time, and you make a shitload from bluffs? And then
I also think they float this shit more because like you never heard this, and I don't know.
I think you get some.
But they don't. But you don't get 2 streets as much, right? I guess.
Yeah, this is interesting. I wonder what
Because they
the
float the one and
solution would be. Like, what
Oh.
is it? 80% betting?
Don't fucking threaten me with a good time. I'm literally.
Yeah, I'm
doing
like, is it? I
right
mean,
now.
is it not betting? Is it 80% checking? Like, what is the frequency? Is it 50-50? Is it always checking with heart? Like, I don't know. I mean, I would be curious to see kind of what the
75% check with rain. Oh no, that's the other way. Oh, well, surprise.
full frequency check with aces
is-
king. Oh fuck!
It
If
mixes.
you got it on
between,
screen, I'll move.
I don't. I can put it up screen right now.
Oh.
It mixes between 70 and 80% fucking check. It's weird. All right. Can I make you small?
So I'm like fucking yelling at my kids through,
Kings.
tell them to get away from each other. All right.
Here you go. Mostly checking.
Woo. You got it on your screen?
Aces and kings.
Here.
Mostly checking. Queens
This is,
too. Checking a fair amount. Jacks checking a fair amount. Tens
Damn.
checking a fair amount. You got to be.
Well, you can barely see it there.
You can't see it well.
The queens, jacks, and tens are betting a lot. No, we can see it. Damn. You love to see it. We're learning. We're getting better. Take that. Take that. All the C betters. All right, cool. Let's do it. What are we doing here?
Too strong.
GSD says
Too
call.
strong. Tino's folding.
Shit. What up, Reggie? Now.
Jerome's calling too.
What up,
Jerome says
Victor?
want to raise, but it looks like I
How you
need
doing, my dude?
no protection. Yeah. 900 for Matt. He's raising. Jack is good for our range, so I think BB could be getting should be betting large here, which I bet about half pot, right? Kind of standard.
Sure, I'll probably lead toward open checking flop, I believe. Cool. What size you want to go, Big Turd? What size you guys want to raise? For anybody who said raise, it's mostly calls over here. So GSD calling, by the way.
So
whenever
is
you're ready.
Jerome.
Yeah, I think I'm only calling here. He's still like, we're just gonna make worse fold, and then like he continues with this 6x. We just put ourselves in a really difficult spot. Like he can just has the nuts. He has way more success than we do, so I don't think we just get to start raising.
That's true too, and you kind of gave a spoiler, right? Where we checked to get him to start betting. We beat the majority of his value, and we don't have to worry about him bluffing like we want him to bluff, right? No scare cards.
Yeah, I mean, we don't eliminate any 6x. Like when we check flop, he probably just still has all the 6x. We want to keep in his bluffs. So call.
Let's do it.
Here I am. Once they bet this small, I am going to consider raising because they're kind of more repping something like a jack or maybe a 4 that needs protection. Maybe something like pocket 5s. Maybe some of their weaker draws. So we should be value raising here a decent amount, but I think calling is also okay. I would be more likely to raise pocket queens here than I would my aces and kings. But kings needs a decent amount of protection as well, so I don't mind raising kings as well. Looks like we just called here. River is queen of diamonds, and they bet 440 into 1070. Let's see what our options are here. Options are to call, raise 1300, raise 1600. Oh, and sorry, on the last street, my raise size would have been 750, not the 900. But here on this one, let me know. Do you want to call or raise, and which size do you want to raise if you decide to raise?
All right, here we are.
Raging now with the snap, send it all in. 1,500 in the pot now. They go 40%. What now? Who's greedy and who's not?
Jerome's greedy. Kemp's
Jack
greedy.
to fold. You want Queen Jack to call. Why would you want
P.
it to
Ryan
fold?
Gaming greedy.
You have two pair. You have a better two pair with kings and sixes. Ruh-roh. Board awareness. Big Terry says all in as well. I'm seeing all ins that don't even exist.
Just ripping it. Kepi only big bets with their betting range.
Yeah, you
Overpot.
counterfeit. Now you say fold.
Oh, what's up, Ryan? It's Rainis. Guy's fucking getting cray-cray on me.
1,600. Let's see. Ooh, GSD is only calling. Bunch of 1,600s.
I got some 13s. I got a
man,
16
this
from
shit is too
Tina.
Holy
Call
shit.
from Jelly.
Big Time Brown says 16. 13. Oh, okay, the 1,300's out there. Okay. All right. GSD is just calling. How about when you're
Raising 1,300.
I mean, I'm greedy as hell. I can't imagine not raising, but I'm always raising. So as played, I can't help myself. I think if he had an actual mixed draw, his sizing, this kind of does look a little bit valuable, but I don't know. I'm definitely raising.
I'm greedy in that I lied all the
size.
times I would go bet here. But here, when we get here this way... The only problem with the raise is, like, we start to push the jack out. So it's like we're targeting just a queen, which...
I don't know about that, man. We have missed flush draws that we checked. There's some missed hard draws that we might have in our range.
That you would raise here on the river?
No, like maybe we just turn into a bluff in the river when we get here this way.
You're talking about from the villain perspective?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, but I don't care about the villain. Like, I'm wondering
just
what our
thinking from
value
both
target
sides.
is. And I think our value target is, like, only queen when we raise. Right? Because, like, jack...
No, I think a jack
folds.
would need to call as well. I think a jack
Okay.
may call as well, personally. When there's missed draws, you may just have a hand too good. You can have some queen X. But yeah, I don't know, man. This feels too good. I think we go for max value here. He has ace queen off in the big blind calling range as well. Don't forget that. Queen jack, yep. Raise for me 1,600. Can't help myself. 13 or 16, but I'm a spazzy, so.
It's only... I'm
Hey,
only
we're
thinking about
calling.
it so hard because I literally never get here this way. So...
I know, because we check, yeah.
I want to fucking raise, like...
It just feels weird. doesn't
Raise
it?
and fold to a jam? What if it jams?
Eh.
Fuck
Cross
it.
that bridge. Really
Frost is rich enough. Fuck it. We'll cross that bridge.
How much? What's the buy-in? What's the buy-in
It's
here?
about
I don't see it.
1,100 live or something.
That you wish to care. Peanuts. The piss low. This is the piss low tournament. All right.
I mean,
we're
what is
calling.
he for about jamming though, right? Like, I mean, you should at least
I know
consider it.
You probably fold.
I don't know if you fold,
If it's something I
but you
give a
consider
shit. Yeah, I would consider it and probably call. All right, we call.
We're raising. Let's do it.
Whoa.
At this point, I'm 100% raising here. I mean, they've signaled to us
Good
twice
raise, Drew. I'm just not big enough.
that they have a hand that's only worth betting 1/3. So they're really signaling that they just got a jack or a queen here at this point. I don't want to let them get away with such a cheap block bet. Our hand is worth more than that. So I'm going to be raising the larger size here, 1,600. 1,300 could be reasonable as well. It's a little bit small. Maybe not so likely we're going to have so many bluffs with that sizing. So yeah, I like this size. And opponent did call with Queen Jack.
Oh yeah, that means call for sure. Oh, I didn't realize sixes ran away. Yeah, that hand's calling for sure, man. I like how he said that betting 1,300 is reasonable as well, and then goose egged it.
Ooh, there's a queen jack. Yeah, he gave us 0 points for a call. 0.
He gave 0 points for 1,300, even though he said it was okay.
Oh, that's
He said
dirty.
1,300 is a little small, but it's an okay, it's an okay. And he goose
Feels
egged.
good. Team never scared. What's up with the fucking
Goose.
bang bang? Bang bang for everybody who raised. And if you got shook and called, your nit's hanging out. It's not good. No, I'm
Wow,
kidding.
that's true. He didn't jock us.
He didn't jock us either. Ooh. Cool. Yeah, my kids were upstairs fighting. I had to go. These cats are always. We have a 15.
We have a 15.
Oh, GSD, we get a flip, my boy.
This is where Jerome said he didn't want to be. He said he sees GSD win a lot of flips. Jerome called tails.
Drum called. All right, fine. We got to take heads. Fuck it. We're winning. We're running good.
We're flipping it.
Don't call. I just want to see it on my screen first. Just let's go. GSD running good as fuck.
You knew it was gonna
That
happen,
boy winning
Jerome.
the Grizzly. That boy winning the Grizzly tomorrow. That boy
You
win.
jinxed
Ball don't
yourself.
lie.
You jinxed yourself, Jerome.
Ball don't lie, baby. Crest, that's good. What's up, my dude? That's funny as shit.
GSD
I was just
always
playing
so
basketball
pure.
yesterday. I'm sure that was said. All right. Well played. Well done, GSD. It's better to be lucky than good.
Story of my career.
All right. Keyword. It has to be something. You know what it is. Everybody who knows.
I always get confused between
For
the
the
two of
Reds.
them for that.
Cat Jam.
All right. Because it could be Keck W. You never know.
Yeah, it could be.
See, they're even asking.
Oh.
Keck W? Question mark in my chat.
Cat Jam. I love seeing the shit bounce in chat. Let's go.
Never leave the game up to the refs. It's true, Jerome.
Never leave the game to the refs.
That's true. You should have won, Jerome. That's how we should have done it. Because you did raise and not call. So you should have won.
0 points. That's all I know. He got a 0. Not good. Got to go 1,600.
Did yours get in? Yes.
All right. We'll do 1556 whenever.
Beats coming in with the 25 months. My man. Thank you, buddy. Beats, you coming down for the fights?
Damn, I'm jealous.
Yeah, Beats got to drive like an hour and 15 minutes, though. He's a little out there.
Yeah, that's why every time I see him, I forget he drives that far. I swear for a second earlier this week, when you brought it up to Half-Life, I was like, man, I would have bought a plane ticket and fly out. Because I was going to go to Pittsburgh anyway this weekend, and I was like, I can't.
It's
Stay
just
out for
gonna
the
be
Super
me
Bowl?
and Affleck
Oh, I
and
should've
Justin
did.
getting
God
better
damn
without
it.
you. You know?
Yeah, no, you guys are having fun. You guys can
That's
do
true.
dip to the
We did get the
screen.
better 0, Matt. I like that. We definitely got the better 0 than him.
You don't know what the EV of it is. The
Don't
EV could have
threaten
been
me.
neutral
I
for
got
the
Pio
bet.
open right now.
I always just do.
All right, we got enough winners. Let's roll it. Let's roll it.
All right, yeah. Sorry. I got to fucking figure out how to gift my own string.
We roll the sweet aces. It's Tina.
I love to see this GS750. What's up, buddy? I think he's
GS750.
from the Poker Coaching
like-
Discord, I believe.
GST's
Correct.
cousin or something.
Hey, you love to see. Yes, GSD's cousin. GS750.
He's getting all the GSs in his stream. No worries, Beats. I get it. Early fight start at 3. Main card starts at 7.
I
Affleck's
got you,
making
GSD.
his chicken wings. I don't know if they're good or not, but that's what he said.
GSD, not GS750. If
Time
you're not
to
familiar
crush it,
with how this
Tina.
works, let me know. But it seems like you've been here for a week or two. So just give it your best. And if you score higher, you win. 1556 Let's do it.
1556. Is that the cruise you doing?
Yep.
Hang on, I
15.
wasn't
No, yeah,
looking for that.
15.
I was in
Oh, okay.
1554.
Oh shit, my bad.
56. Oh, Affleck. I didn't see him.
Yep.
All right. Speak of
We
the
can just
devil.
move down.
Let's do it.
I'll just.
All right, in this hand, it's going to fold to the button. The
that
button's
too
going to
small
raise
for you
it up
guys?
here to 800. We're in the big blind with 7-5 of spades. Should we fold, call, or raise to 2,800?
So we got about 30 bigs, and we're facing a min raise, button versus big blind. Chicken wing hype. Yeah, I don't know if Affleck's a good cook or not. Actually, I went to his house one time. He made hamburgers, pretty good. He actually made them fresh and all that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see the options. My bad. I was trying to get some on the side. So we have about 30 big blinds in the big blind, facing a button raise.
Easy call. That's what my chat looks like right now.
BTB is raising.
Oh, spicy.
Jess is just calling. Stinky's calling. What's up, Stinky?
Tina's calling. There it is.
If I owe anybody fucking $5 from
Chef
a prior
call.
study stream, hit me up again. And I'm gonna ship everything today. Folding for Raging Al, trolling. BTB getting fancy over there.
That's the only raise I've seen in both
Taco,
streams.
You guys saying fold? You're not. That's not real.
That's not
Gotta be.
real.
What the fuck are we waiting for in a big? What can you possibly wait for such a good price? It's a min raise, and we have this. We're never in 1 million years holding.
100%.
That's not the option. It's got to be at least a
percent call.
At least calling. It's a V.
I gotta look at the
100%
chart. You
V-
might even call this offsuit.
Bro, it's 100 fucking percent VPIP here. You can never ever fold. In fucking Ivy sitting here, you can't fold. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's dumb. I'm looking at the charts right now.
4-1. There's nothing. Dude,
No. I was talking about. I know
7-5
this
offsuit?
is 100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we're just calling here.
7-5 offsuit. 100% call.
Yeah, you just. Yeah. Offsuit is 100% call. All right, we're snapping.
100% call at
stack
62.
depths.
Cap. Don't be crazy.
I don't know. I don't feel like we're going to use our suited hands at 30 effective here as 3-bet bluffs. It would feel horrible to make it 28 and get jammed off this much equity. So this has to be a mistake to go 28. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It's 100% call across the board. Yeah. There's.
I mean, I imagine if we're going to 3-bet bluff, we're using some.
There's a secret. The tip to finding the
Yeah,
raises with the junky stuff in this is always the 8 and 9 imps.
Toe.
Right? So it's generally Jack 8, 10 8, 8 9, King 9, King 8. Those tend to be the ones that we 3-bet more often.
But not at this stack depth. I don't think we would
that's
want
a
to use
60.
those.
Hang on, let me see.
Yeah, we don't ever want to do that kind of shit at this stack depth. We want to just call a lot. We're going to have more of a.
Oh, you're right. At this stack depth, it's mostly jamming if it raises, and then it's got some stuff that it raises that doesn't want to
Jamming
jam,
all
aces
its
and kings
pairs.
and queens.
Yeah,
Those are 3-bet
raising
no jams.
strong linear. Yep.
Ace
All right, let's
10
do it.
through Ace King, raising but not jamming. All right, let's go.
I'm sorry. The coffee's coursing through
Clear
my
call
veins.
here in the big blind. If we were 60 big blinds, 70 big blinds, I would consider
No.
3-betting this hand a
Bad
decent
math.
amount of the time. But at 30 big blinds, we want to be blocker heavy. I would 3-bet a hand like King 5 offsuit, King 6 offsuit, Ace 3 offsuit. Not a hand like this. I think this hand doesn't play well at a shallow SPR, so we just want a flat call here. Jack 5-4, we check, and we face a 700 chip bet. Should we fold, call, raise to 2,100, or raise to 3,000?
All right. Pick up middle pair. Face a middling bet.
Damn. Okay. Fold call 21
What's up, Julius?
3Ks.
Hollywood says call, but not against the raise here either.
These solvers don't play, man. They really pop that lie.
Call,
They don't
call,
fuck
call,
around.
call. Ryan calling and hating himself.
Sticky battling, fucking sticky. They battle. They 3-bet. Yes, it's a handful.
Call, 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 call.
Call but scared.
Kep says solver would call, but he's folding without a club. Call for Tina. Lots of calls. Everyone called. Hollywood raising though. He's the only one.
Okay. GSD is all calls, 0 raises.
We have all calls except for Kep, who's on Fold Island all by his lonely self.
Kep's folding, huh? Getting 4-1. A pair versus a third size pot with second pair, and we can turn. You cannot fold. Sorry.
Julia
0.
says call, and he hates whoever hates themselves. That's funny.
I'm
as
like
hell,
looking at
Julius.
I was like thinking about raising. I don't know. I don't really love the 3x. I wonder if we had a 2.5x or smaller size, we could check raise for protection. When he uses this small size here, when he's c-betting his entire range, if we can go 2.5x here, if that was an option, I might.
We were
pick
30
that,
bigs deep, right?
Yeah. So if he had like an 1800 option and that was in there, man, I might pick that. But this is probably just a pure call, honestly, with the second pair.
I know that these underpair stuff, like
sometimes it checks
we
mid pair,
do
man.
raise
Check
sometimes.
raise. Yeah, I wonder what the equity is. So
My instinct, I mean, never fucking fold. We can't fold, especially for a small bet. Like you can't fold a pair at all, ever.
No.
But it does get awkward. I'm looking it up now.
All right. Well, we don't want to spoil. We're gonna get Matt's gonna give us his input here in a minute anyway.
Yeah, just see how
Check
much we
raise for
check
days
raise.
says, I like that. Check raise for days comes in the chat and says 21. I feel you, check raise. That's kind of fucking like, I'm honestly it's in my mind to check raise, but I don't know. All day, he says. It feels like a check raise, but I would go 1800, not 21, but I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. All right, let's do it. Let's just go. We don't want to.
This
much.
check raise is 1% of the time.
Yikes! We fucking briefed it. Check raise
That's
all
it.
day. I was with you, brother.
Yeah, I'd be.
Folding's out of the question.
Yeah. All right, call.
All right, cool.
Question here with a pair. Calling seems like the best option. You could raise here for some protection. I ran a sim here, and this hand check raises like 20% of the time.
Lies.
But this is a flop
Might
that
get a
usually
small
players should
side.
check back a decent amount. So I reran the sim and forced the button to range bet 100%. And this hand's still just check called mostly. We want to have a jack here to check raise. Our hand's just not strong enough to check raise for value, even though it needs some protection. We're just going to check call here most of the time. If you want to make a small check raise every once in a while, it's not going to be a big mistake at all.
Hey,
Deuce of clubs on the turn. We check, and we face a 2/3 pot bet. Should we fold, call, or go all in?
Well, now what? We can all be honest here. What are you guys doing? You know what you're doing.
Ryan, your
I
check
can see it
raises
now.
come from your best jacks, your best five, ace five, and then all your two pairs. And then over and backdoor straight, backdoor flush. So like queen four with the queen of clubs.
With 3. Queen 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the backdoor
Oh, I said queen four because my sim is jack 5-3, queen 3. Yeah.
Maybe probably even queen 6. Damn, LaRock, he's all in. LaRock's all in.
Yeah.
A fold for Carter. GS
Fold for
is
Tina.
just folding.
Fold. All folds. Everyone fold.
GSD is called. I've seen all the responses here.
All my responses say fold this shit.
Womble comes in and just says gold. Must have meant fold, but I feel you, buddy. So we got a fold here. As played, you got a fold turn. Wait, I thought we had a flush. No, sir, you're dead. Full fold. Fool's gold. Okay, cool.
No, fold that shit on the flop. Were you not listening, Cap? He said we could never fold.
You can
Matt
never,
said it.
ever
I
fold.
said it. Sixes said it. Never fold.
What Wombell means is this is a fucking phenomenal hand, and we're
Do you have a
going
flush?
when we're
No.
ripping. First time chatter just says fuck it, I'm all in. All right, all in. No, I'm kidding. What are you doing here, man? You think this meets MDF for 2/3 pot?
You can't have a flush,
we're
Tina,
getting
because you have a
2.5 to
5
1.
in your hand. What was that?
DE, well played. Run it once. So, do you? What are your thoughts here? I think. What are your thoughts here? I'm sorry.
I'm folding. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
we're
a
just
big
gonna have better
bet.
hands.
We're gonna have a really hard time. There's no good cards on the river. We lose one of our 7 as an out. Yeah, I think I'm just bailing at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if we're thinking of it from a minimum defense frequency standpoint, when we even get to this spot, we're gonna have, some better hands. We're just gonna have a lot better hands we get here with that at least can pick up equity. Here it feels like we're just drawing super thin, and we have to almost like rely on the fact that with the river comes a club, any high card, and he continues betting, we're just gonna be in hell. So I feel like I'm just folding a lot in this spot.
Good
and
question
we're
from the
just
chat.
gonna-
Jay Bill says, would you fold if it was a 2 of hearts? I'm less likely to fold if it's the 2 of hearts.
No, yeah, I think in that case, there's not going to be
He's
as
still
many
got
bad
flush
cards.
draw
We're not
bluffs
dead.
and things, right?
Even though it still might make fold for this size, but I think I'd be a little bit more inclined to call. But it's still pretty rough.
I think I'd be much more inclined to call.
Yeah, me
Those
too.
two
But
odds.
it's still, I'd be curious if that even meets MDF. But it probably does at that point because we still just have enough equity. Here, we can just be drawing stone fucking dead. So
Yeah.
I'm out. Get me out.
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Get me out. Please don't do this to me.
Run for
On
your
the turn here,
life!
this hand I
Alright,
think
cool.
is just a fold. When I ran this in the solver, this hand calls like 30% of the time
Yikes.
and folds 70%, which means it's indifferent. But most people just don't find the proper barrels here as a bluff. They end up being too value heavy with their bluffing range here, and even against their bluffs, we're not doing too hot here. So I think folding is just the best play. We have King 5 with the King of Clubs. We have 7-5 with the 7 of Clubs. We have plenty of 5x here with a club. We have 5-3, 4-3, 4. I'd rather call here with 9-4 with the 9 of Clubs, or any hand with the 4 of Clubs. Are all going to slot in before this hand. So we just have plenty of hands that can actually improve on the river that we'd rather call with here. I make a mistake here,
Yikes.
I think, and call. River's
I
the
was
queen of
wondering
diamonds.
that there was a river
Check.
spot.
Our opponent puts us all in. Should we call or fold?
You fucked up, son! I mean, do we run this? If we all folded on the turn, we're definitely folding the river, right? Do we need to...
Why
too
has
far
Matt got to
into-
use one of my hand histories in this quiz?
It's not even the Eagle Claw, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, this is. Anybody griefing it off here and punting because you made a turn mistake and you're done with your session and you just want to go watch Netflix and chill?
No. That was folded. We're folded. Nothing to see here. We switched it,
Yep.
man.
Just call, grief it off, and then go chill.
Fuck
Act like
this
it never
shit.
happened.
I obviously have no business playing today. I'm out.
Call, be right. Call and be right. Then be stuck in the fucking piss low tournament for another 3 hours before you bubble the final table. Anyway.
My man Horn coming in with the 53 months. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
All right, cool.
Jay.
GS is folding.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
folding. We folded the turn. We didn't play this as bad as Matt. We played this better than Matt.
Then we get here and it's another bad card and he follows through again. All right, let's hit the fold button and move on with our lives.
We switched it.
Yeah.
Given that I should have folded the turn, this is a no-brainer. Easy fold. Calling it to score 0 here. Folding, score 10. Don't call here. You need to have a club in your hand. You need to have something blocking their value hands. So easy fold, and we move on.
Oh, cool. We lost an extra 25% of our stack there on the river going to this hand on the turn, but
It's a good
all
thing when
good.
you're Affleck rich.
Yep. Just another day in the fucking office.
He's human. He's human.
Oh man, that was so fun. That was so funny. We switched it, of course, as well. Let's
Fuck.
GS. Let the new guy call it GS 750. Oh, he just gifts us sub. I appreciate that, my dude. Do you want heads or tails? Oh, I gotta get this up from the last time. I'm really bad at this shit.
Hollywood. I haven't changed the keyword yet, but he already typed in 6 toes. Like, we gotta get original. He's ahead of the game.
We gotta mix it in. He calls heads, toe. If you want to roll it.
Heads. All right, ready? Flip it.
Yeah. Let me pull it up on my screen. Did you roll it already? Oh no, there it is. Okay. Let's go! Uh-oh, he's
Damn.
back. Mama, there goes that.
He keeps getting us with the asterisks.
Hey, we just win flips around these parts. They don't know what it's like to be in the mafia. That 6's money is good. Let's go. Good shit. Congrats, GS, and thank you for that sub, man. I really appreciate that. New in the stream, and he comes in showing love. I really appreciate the support, buddy. Good job on winning flips. You're a legend. Ball don't lie.
How dare you, Horn?
E.T., the Da Vinci boy. The Da Vinci guy. What's up, my dude?
Rigged.
Cool. We gotta make something original. Go ahead, Tom.
I got it. Crazy toes.
Crazy toes. All right. Crazy toes in chat. I'm gonna go ahead and figure out how to fucking get this up to my own channel.
God's Big Sixes made me feel uncomfortable. Sorry.
Yeah, that sounds.
God's Big Crazy
absolutely
Toes.
ridiculous.
That's solid. I can run with that.
That's a lot of typing though.
That is.
Crazy bone.
I'm gonna do like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's gonna be the next keyword. I'm gonna use that on the global stream or something. Just because I'm feeling froggy. All right, 1554. Uncle JL.
Everybody's eligible. 1554. Hold on, let me go back to the quizzes. Here we go. Cool. I am ready to roll it whenever you are, my friend. Yep, 1556. We're good.
It's 1554.
54. I'm sorry. Yep, 54. Yep.
All right, let's roll it. Bang! Champlants in the house. Let's do this.
Big BTB said he felt like he was going to win this one.
Uh-oh.
Got a 1 in 10 chance. No, sir. Praying gaming. Let's go.
What? Snags one of the Team
man.
Toe guys. Let's see how
Get
he's
him.
doing. Stealing on the flips and then snagging a Team Toe guy.
We take
It's not
those.
against the rules. It's gray area. He's surfing in the gray area.
We know we family. We fucking part of the Toe Army family. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Siphon them boys. 1554. Got it.
King Jack offsuit. Here we go. This is what we were waiting for. Facing a min raise from under the gun, although it's really just the hijack seat. Should we fold, call, re-raise to 800,000, or go all in?
Where are you, Raging Al?
Uh-oh.
This is your moment, Al. The all-in button is alive. Smirked upon.
27 big
table.
blinds. 27 bigs here in the big. If I'm showing up with 5
Jam
sets,
Lance popping it to 8.
that's precisely where you would just show up with 7-5 from. What do you mean? If I'm showing up with 7-5, it's not from the big blind.
Look at all you 6 heads asking if ICM's involved. I don't believe JL put the ICM asterisk on it. I think this is still regular.
Yeah, we just take it as a chip BB EV spot. That's why I'm not there. Oh, I see. Cool. Call. Check all flops. GS 750's calling. Carter's calling. Ooh, all calls. I see no jams and no 3-bet. So we're all calling. EZC.
We're about 30 bigs deep, Cap. No ICM.
Yep.
Lots of calls, lots of calls, lots of calls. Jelly. Oh, not Jelly says, I'm sure it's 800K raise with the blockers, but my range is call. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never 3-betting this. So.
Jam Lance, the only 3-better out there.
So you 3-betting this ever?
Not from the big blind against this spot. Like, I'd be more inclined to potentially 3-bet this from the small blind. Maybe.
At this stack depth?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it feels like it might be a maybe, but from the big blind hitters, this feels like
button 2. I would definitely 3-bet it from the button. Big blind. We're in the big blind, Cap.
All right, call for me. Snap.
Raising for Jam Lance. Let's find out.
Ooh, get his ass, Seabass. All right.
This is a pretty easy call. We are definitely not wanting to 3-bet small. If we 3-bet small and get shoved, we obviously have to fold. If we go all in, I mean, I guess it's viable. It's a pretty big all in, but I don't hate it. I suppose it would be worth mentioning here that we are very near the final table, I think, or we're at the final table. One of the two.
He said he thought he was.
Either way, if we're at any sort of final table, or near the final table, and the stacks are like this. Notice we're very clearly just like in second place against the big stack. And while the big stack should be opening a lot, we don't want to just rip it all in, because if we do rip it all in and get called, it's miserably bad. And we're going to take 5th place or 10th place or 11th place or whatever place this would be. So this is a spot where we just want to call, see the flop, and go from there. We're going to be checking every flop. We do get the middle pair. We check. Opponent bets a third pot.
Okay.
Should we fold, call, raise to 482,000, or go all in?
All right, second pair, King of Diamonds. This is the final table bubble. So, pretty cool. Short stacked on a 5. He says short stack with 27 bigs. This shit is standard as hell.
Good luck, Toe. Been using the study stream to help improve my game recently. Thanks for the free info, bud. Absolutely, bud. I'm glad it is working out for you. I'm glad you're here hanging out with us. This is like, I enjoy this shit. This is one of my favorites. Call for Jam Lance.
Hey, what's up, Millsbury? You have a good weekend as well. And I did just have someone in chat ask me where can I find these quizzes. I put a link in the chat for anybody out there maybe lurking or first time viewing. You can check out Explanation Point PC. You can just register there. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel, but you'll get 20 free quizzes, access to charts, and a bunch of free content, man.
For free.
Check that out. And the Discord. There's a ton of free resources with poker coaching, which makes it
premium,
great.
There's like 1,700 of them or something.
Cool. So GS now says raise. Really? Call that shit all day long, fam. You ain't never lied.
Everybody in my chat calling.
Probably, I guess. All right, cool. Yeah, we got a few mixed responses. I'm still waiting for Praying Gaming. He says call through to a straight, through to a flush, mid pair, over card to the middle. Just a standard call for him. Standard call for me. You can't fold. Check raising on this board feels like dog shit. As he still retains a lot of the top of his range, and I don't want to use this particular combo to check raise and fold. We check raise, he calls. We're in hell as well, out of position. So we just got to call.
I mean,
pretty simple.
10-fold with ICM involved. Chips you save more valuable than chips you earn. We can't fold. Call the only option.
Why is there even an all-in option? Yeah, it is kind of punty. A super mega punt on a bubble final table if you check raise this.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have to call.
Yep, let's do it.
Yep.
This is a pretty easy call. I think we have a very, very clear marginal made hand. If we can somehow just check it down, don't let any significant amount of money go into this pot, we're probably in pretty good shape. If we raise, though, what's going to happen is we're going to get called by good draws and good made hands. And if you think about how we're doing against good draws and good made hands, well, the answer is not all that great. So I think we want to just call and proceed to the turn. Turns another ace, goes check, check. River is the queen of diamonds. All right. Should we check, bet 400,000, bet 800,000, or bet 1.2 million.
Check on turn, right? I'll have to wait for a sec.
I figured it out. Hey. Oh,
Check,
man.
check,
Phone face,
check.
thank you, man.
400K, hands cold, betting.
I just figured I had to get this up to my own channel. All right, cool. We did it. Thank you again, Pone Face.
Horn wants to blocker the fuck out of this for 400. Check for Jam Lance. 400 for Beats. He's going the same route as Horn. 400 for Hollywood, so a decent amount of blockers here. Blocker bets.
Is this the spot to blocker, guys? Can we
Interesting
get
because
called worse?
on a side conversation, Sixes, Jason Lieb and I were talking about something moderately similar.
Oh, yeah, in a spot like this, yeah. My boy. Is this your first time? I love Coffee Mills, Barrett. I'm sorry, praying. What are you doing here, man? I think we checked call.
Jam Lance is
with
checking.
The blockers.
Oh, I'm sorry,
The
calling.
probably doesn't have an A, but he
checking.
still has Queen X in his range. What are you gonna do? I'm playing poker tomorrow. I'm not watching the Super Bowl. Fuck that thing.
I don't watch it. What are you doing, Sixes? You get your answer?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm torn between. Oh, yeah. Praying Gaming is. There was a bunch of chat I was reading through. He said he's going to check, call, bluff catch here, rather than just bet. I don't know. It's kind of cool. We block the nuts. We have the King of Diamonds, and I don't think he checks back turn. He feels a little capped in that regard, and it feels like we bet 400. Can we really get caught by worse? And does he turn a worse hand into a bet? We block some King Queen. This is a super interesting hand, man.
Matt says if he check, the Hawk says if he is pot controlling ace-x on the turn, ICM issues, we're dead. Check. If we assume he has no ace-x, then what is our value target? Where's jack-x? Also, King Queen could have got there. We blocked the flush, but it's still a viable hand. I think we check, call. This is bluff catch. I am certainly checking. Now I'm debating whether or not I'm check calling or check folding. The Queen. I'm not scared of the flush when we have the King of Diamonds, but I do still think the Queen is a relatively bad card. This guy's going to be opening a ton of paint. King 10 gets there. Still has some ace-x.
I fucking check jam before I ever check fold it.
Oh, I might check fold it. Give an ICM.
I'm a fucking, I'm a lunatic. I'd have a hard time checking fold it.
My New Year's resolution is to stop calling these river bets. And that's where I get out.
Check jam on the river would be so fucking.
If you do bet here, it's going to be blocker bet. It's never going to be 800. It's always going to be 400.
What if you check jammed? Oh, God. It feels so beast. All right, let me stop. I guess I don't know. I'm torn between 400 and check.
Yeah, I don't think
we're checking on this hand. I'm gonna run this hand so bad.
I don't think we put the jack into our bluff range here. If we had something like some pair that didn't have showdown value, like a fucking, I don't know, pair of sixes or something, turn that into a bluff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something with no showdown.
Been on the biggest upswing of my life. I shifted 30K 55. You got second in it 2 weeks earlier. Man, congratulations on the heat. That's fucking impressive, buddy. You won the hardest tournament on the fucking internet. Congrats. All right, we're checking. I'm sorry, we're wasting a lot of time here. My bad.
So we now have a worse hand than we had on the flop by a pretty decent margin because our opponent very likely has either an ace, which we lose to, a queen, which we lose to, or a jack, which, we beat the jacks, but if he has a jack and we bet, he's not going to call.
We only beat Jack 10.
And if he does call, it won't be for all that much money anyway. So this is a spot where I don't think there's a whole lot of merit in betting. You may say, we have the king blocker, though, the king of diamonds blocker. Like, yeah, but that doesn't really matter all that much when it's pretty easy for the opponent to have an ace like ace X, right? They could just check it back on the turn, like ace 4 suited. Or when they could easily have a hand like king queen, queen 10, queen jack, whatever. They would also check behind. So this is a spot where I think it's pretty likely we're beat. So we're just going to check. If we are going to bet, we definitely want to bet on the small side, but I'm literally never betting here. All right, I check river. Opponent bets pot 1.2 million.
Told you.
All right. Should we fold, call, raise to 2.5 million, or go all in?
Jack 10 with a diamond would be a sick bluff here, Matt.
This is what I was talking about, man. This is the sickest. Oh, what I wanted to do.
I knew what I was doing. I said it on the turn.
You said you were folding. What if we jammed?
What? What?
I know.
To the pot.
It seems so fucking boss. It is. Oh my god.
Joey says, jump in the air, curse a bit, and fold. I would just fold and not even think twice. Like, I wouldn't even be upset about it. Like,
well, yes, the thing
fucking
is,
sucks. It was aight on the flop. It was aight on the turn, and now it's dog shit on the river. This is not hard.
Oh, I don't know, man. What the fuck
I think
is
this is
he
an
doing?
easy fold
way?
outside of ICM.
I know. Oh god. Look at how many people we're ripping now. What have I done?
You created monsters.
I know. All right, so Praying Gimme said, I think I rip. I'm ripping this. He says, I blocked the nuts. Queen X folds. Damn, I think I'm folding. Fold with rock. Damn, he capped his range on the turn.
Turning the jack into a bluff, huh?
Blocking full houses. Dude, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why my heart is telling me to do that, but I'm a punter, so it's hard. No fear. I wonder if this ever has a frequency. I'm gonna have to run this hand.
Marlon, it's not about what they beat. They're not doing it for value. They're doing it as a bluff. So jamming to get a queen to fold, basically.
Blocking enough. Sure. I'm gonna run this hand for myself later. See if I'm a punter. Stop myself.
Why such a big bet? It's polar. Certainly polar. It should be the nuts or nothing. The problem is he's got a lot of nuts in his range.
Got it. He's got a ton of ace X and also got some queen X. Maybe get some low flushes spooked.
Don't think
Like
you get to fold a
AC
queen. Yeah, queen would be
taking notes
tougher.
at everybody
Queen would
else
be way
players
tougher.
here. You're welcome. Come at me, Big Time Bro. You always come battle me. And I snap your shit off every time. No, I'm kidding. All right, cool. I think Brain Gaming was snap. He's ripping. He said he's doing it. I love it.
Oh, shit. Hands cold
All right.
mirroring. Not me.
You ready?
Not
Oh,
I,
shit.
said the toe. Yeah, we're folding. Jam Blad's folding.
He's folding and we're ripping. Please, please. JL's never ripping this. I think we're losing, but I like the heart. Let's do it.
All right.
I think calling here is kind of optimistic. I get that we blocked the flush.
Yes.
I do get that the opponent could be bluffing, but recognize I could very easily have a lot of aces here. And I could also have a lot of queens here, right?
Not when you
Like
check.
I would definitely check
when
call the
it's a
flop
river.
with king queen, queen 10, and king 10, all of which I would call this river bet with. I could definitely have some flushes, which I would check call flop, check turn, check river, and be happy to call here. Because again, if we're deep in this tournament, I don't really want to bet and get raised. Plus, I want to give the opponent every chance to bluff on the river when I have the nuts or an effective nut hand. So I think I have a lot of hands here that are better than this hand. Also, if you think about what I'm check calling with on the flop, I mean, I guess I got to have some fives, but like I think a jack is near the bottom of my range. So if a jack is near the bottom of my range, and I definitely could have a lot of other better hands, which, you know, at least get to the river in this manner some portion of the time, I think it's fine to fold. If the opponent bets smaller, like a third pot, I would definitely not fold. And, you know, I'm sure some people are thinking, well, when they pot it, they either have the nuts or nothing, which is true. But if they're perfectly balanced, I mean, maybe this is an okay bluff catcher. But I would not put it past the opponent to value bet big here with a hand like king queen or pocket
You never
kings.
get called by worse.
No, those
than
aren't.
jail.
I know king queen's not, or king is not very likely, but they could have it. So this is a spot where I think the prudent play is to just fold. If I knew this opponent was especially loose and aggressive and liked to battle, I would be a little bit more inclined to find the call. But as played in this scenario, I think it's okay to find a fold. Also, I'm not going to jam it all in. You may say, oh, we have the ace blocker. Why not shove? Because we block the nuts. But understand we don't block the nuts because they could easily just be sitting here with weird ace 5 or pocket 5s or pocket queens or ace queen, right? All those hands would at least consider playing it this way. So I definitely do not want to jam here. I think that'd be a reasonably big mistake. So we just let it go.
How to waste your stack one-on-one rages now says, yeah. You'll have that on these big jobs. We have a 34.
32. You eked us.
What? Let's go.
Got
All right,
crushed
cool.
pre.
Rainus wants a sub to your channel, so I'll do that. But in the meantime, we have time for maybe 1-2 more. We do this. New keyword. You know what time it is. It's actually KEKW time. KEKW. KEKW. Get it in. Oh my gosh. Kids battling still. I love to see the KEKWs in the chat. It makes me so happy. All right.
Quiet, you damn kids. I kill you.
All right.
KEKW streaming in. Which quiz do you want to do?
I'm sorry. My wife just walked in. Am I unmuted? I am. Let's see what we have.
If I scroll down, it looks like for me it would be another JL. Or there's lots of JLs we've missed. I see a Tristan Wade in the WSOP circuit.
1530.
I see a few mats. 1530. That is up. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because I think there was a stretch where you were here, and some of those I may have.
Yep, I got it.
Oh, you got 1511 as well. 1511.
I'm already in 1530. That works.
All right, cool. We'll do this Tristan Wade, 1 Ace King O.
That's not Jay Saliba, Horn. That's fucking Tristan Wade. Although they do kind of look a little similar.
Yeah, they do. Big Town Brown. I'll check that in a moment, my dude.
I don't think Justin's got any quizzes. He does the cash game content and does a lot of the Pyosolve like videos, but
tournament,
I don't think he does any quizzes. That said, he just released a 3-part Pyo quiz, Pyro video series. That's fire. We got to preview it. It's really good.
Yeah, watched it all. It's really good. All right, let's do it.
All right, rolling, bang.
What the
beats?
How do you win, Big Town Brown? You called your shot for the last one. You win this time. What the fuck kind of life? Oh, that's good. All right, Rutro Shaggy. We got Big Town Brown in the house. You know what time it is.
Coming from. We're dropping.
Oh, Big Town Brown versus Beats. It'd be fun to watch some of these guys play heads up. That'd be fun heads up to watch, I think.
Would be.
All right, 1530. Let's do it.
All right.
What's up, Poker Coaching? I'm your coach, Tristan Wade, and we got another quiz from the 300 WSOP circuit. 6 max MTT. Love 6-handed. Love it. So we raise Ace King under the gun, get called by the button and the big blind. The flop comes Jack 10-7, rainbow. Big blind checks. What should we do here? Should we check? Should we bet 1,200 or should we bet 2,500?
I know what I'm doing.
Good luck. Hey, Poneface, man. Congrats on the heater. Thanks for hanging out, and good luck tomorrow. And if you're not fucking playing poker, enjoy your day, my man. Check 2.5K, 2.5K. Yee. BTB, where we at? $1,200.
Oh, I was going to think about playing the Grizzlies tonight, but fucking Grizzlies are plow. They can suck a dick.
Hanging out. BTB, if you want to come over tomorrow, that might work.
Check.
I'm gonna think about that.
We got a few C bets. 12 for Mike, 12 for Jerome, 12 for Hollywood.
Have a stream session.
Everybody else checking.
That might be fun. I might be able to do that, man. Let's see. I'm sorry. I got distracted. 1200, 25, 25. One check. One check. What?
I got a bunch of checks. 1, 2, 3 12s and 4 12s.
Yeah. All right, cool. BTB's going 1200 as well. Always checking the middle praying game. It says check.
Beats? I don't know.
What is Beats doing? Checking, right? I know what Beats. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I know what the Team Toe guys are doing.
He is. Or wow.
My setup is mobile, so let's get it. All right, cool. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, over here, Big Town Brown said he's betting 1200 in the middle, though. This board is very
shitty.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of hands are going to be able to continue on this board. We're not really going to fold out a lot of hands. I mean, a lot of worse hands. A lot
10,
of connectivity
jack,
on this board.
An 8. Fucking
8, 9. Big Town Browns calling with all these jack.
Queen
10,
9.
7,
King 9.
Straight draws. When we're going to be out of position to the button, then we just can check here a lot in the middle for me personally. You could even check some very strong hands in this spot as well in the middle. So it's not like we're capped in the middle. You're not capping your range because you're checking. So
you're actually protecting your checking range.
Yeah. So checking for me. And Big Town Brown's betting 1200 though. So let's do that.
On this particular flop texture where the nuts is out there, I don't think we want to be betting that much. If this was Jack 10-6, Jack 10-5, I think we'll want to have a little more frequency betting Ace-King. So I think checking is 10 points. I think a small bet of 1200 is 7 points. But I would probably put those scores a little closer together if there wasn't already like a nutted board here. And then 2500 is just excessive. I don't think we need to be betting that much. Although against one opponent, I could see maybe a bigger bet on these textures sometimes. But either way, I'd end up checking, and the button bets half pot. The big blind gets out of the way, and I want to know, what do you think we should do now? Should we fold our Ace-King? Should we call? Should we raise to 3,800, or should we just go all in?
Excuse me?
Check has value to buy, but I'm going to get it in for men like 1/3 pot here because we would get fired. Yeah, but there's a lot more hands in those ranges that will call, especially with 2 people in there, Big Town Brown. So you got to take that into consideration, my friend. And you're getting destroyed. Calling for check raise for days. Call. I haven't seen a fold yet.
Call for beats. Call.
Yeah. If you want today, make sure to whisper me as well. If you do. Can you rewind it back, please? I missed the explanation. You win some, you lose some, my friend.
Watch the replay. If you want to see this from the
it's a
beginning,
minute. I can't.
Or any of the ones we've ever done in the past, both me and Sixes, we've had a lot of guests. We've had Tristan, we've had Matt Affleck, we've had Evan Jarvis, we've had pretty much everyone but Jonathan Little, Greg Raymer, Jesse Sylvia, a bunch of the streamers, Ship Don't Die, Bet on Drew, Fat Train. If you want to see any of those, they're on the YouTube channel, ! YouTube in the chat.
Big Town Brown was wanting to know what he says. Like, yeah, we can't go back a minute for 60 people, but I will say that he just said here in the middle, when someone can flop the nuts and that's possible, you don't want to be betting this at a high frequency. He would bet more if it was like Jack 10-6 and shit like that to buy the equity. In this particular situation, since these players can have 8-9 offsuit in the big blind, 8-9 suited, don't do it. That's it.
Yeah, you're like, are you betting for value or betting as a bluff? And if you're betting for value, what's worse that's going to call? There ain't a lot. If you're betting as a bluff, what's better that's going to fold? Not a lot. A lot of shit continues. So your bet's not really going to do much for you.
All right, cool. Big Town Brown, did you say what you were doing yet? Oh, you was at first. Call, fold, raise, or what? One of these three, my boy. We're waiting on you, my dude. Throw it in chat.
Calling for beats. Chip has a little bit of a rough start to the year.
I love it, but I can't. Okay. All villains go. Big Time Brown, what are we doing, my man? I got to give you the countdown. You're not immune to not getting the countdown. What size? What bet? What are we doing? 10. No, erase. Okay, what size? 38?
Yeah, it's got to be 38. I don't imagine he's jamming.
All right, he's going 38.
Cool.
All right, let's do it.
All right, cool.
All right, well, this is a pretty easy call spot. We can't fold.
Yeah, if the
We're
nuts are
going with
out
the
there and we're
nuts.
not c-betting
Our ace
them,
or
we're
king
not
might
raising
be
either.
good. We don't want to raise because raising just gets us blown off the hand, and it kind of commits us if we did raise and our opponent shoves. We just really step into it if we do a silly play like that. So I give that 0, and I give going all in 0.
Goosed!
Although effectively I would like all in better than a raise because we're almost priced in if we raise. So if you were to do something off the wall here and go all in, I think you'd rather do it with like a hand like ace king suited with backdoor flush draw. But I think that would still be very low frequency. Either way, the best play here is to call. So we do call, and it helps when you just smash cards and make the nuts. So excuse me, but we now check, obviously, and our opponent now bets half pot once again. So what do you think we should do now? Should we fold? Obviously not. Should we call? We do have the nuts. We can trap.
This
should
never
we go all
happens.
in? Hey, let's just try to get that.
It's a
value
farce.
right now. Think about
Shenanigans.
why you do what you do.
This is a cool
Make your
movie we're
decision,
watching, right?
and
This
see
is a
me in
nice
the next
fairy
slide.
tale story movie we're watching about poker. Big Time Brown, yeah. My
Just
man
call
said
for the machine gun.
3,800.
Lots of calls. Call.
Then said, who wrote
Call.
this silly play
Call.
with an asshole?
All calls. All calls.
But-
Jerome call it.
Call because this coach is a slow plays. All right, so Big Time Brown is calling.
All calls in my chat so far. Call for Pete's.
It's a call here as well. I mean, I'm just calling. I mean, the SPR is so shallow. Is there going to be some random card, or is there going to be a reason for him not to put in all the money on the river?
Yeah, I mean, he could check back a lot of rivers, right?
So if we put it in now, is he committed with everything? With this much out there, there's going to be 12 in the pot once we put in the 3, and then he's going to have 6 behind. Is there any chance he doesn't put it in?
I think there is.
So you put it in now to make him, because he's getting 4-1, or no, 2-1 on his money for whatever he has in his hand he can't fold?
It's kind of where I'm leaning.
I can kind of, I'm starting to put, you start putting the pieces together, it's like,
Like he's checking back river, I think a shitload. Who the
I
fuck
wonder.
spoils their own quizzes? That's funny.
All right, Big Town Brown is slow playing, he says, and calling, but I could see merit for both. All right, let's do it.
I can see my both. Beats calling too. Let's find out.
Yep.
Now,
Bet
if
the
we
nuts!
both were a little bit deeper here, we both had
Start putting the
14K,
piece together, it's
15K, what
like-
have you, I think calling is the right play.
It's like 6K behind and 12 in the
But
pot.
since
Who's
our
gonna
opponent's
check?
so short and the pot's already 10,000, they have 6,000 behind, and the board texture is really draw
what's
heavy.
it? It's
8 or
the-
9 or king changes, or ace, all changes the texture of the board. And a heart, I think for all those reasons, with all those scary bad river cards for both of us, we just want to go all in here. We will likely get called by 2 pair, and any strongish hand like a set is not going anywhere. So it's just likely that our opponent has a big hand. We obviously have the nuts. Let's go with it. Go all in. We do go all in, and our opponent calls. And while our opponent had 2 aces here, which is a little surprising, I think that's fine. They obviously wanted to trap. But I do think that our opponent should have been a little concerned with this board texture, how this was playing out. I don't know if aces want to just bet and get it in on the turn, given the ranges and given how this pot's played
Check
out.
back
So
river.
either way, super lucky with us having ace king here, but playing it the way we did, we would have been able to get away had we not improved. And fortunately for us, we hit the queen instead of the ace or the king. But yeah, pretty standard spot and very fortunate for us. But when you play good poker, hopefully you get rewarded, and I would like to think this is an example of that, although maybe not. This horseshoe might just be up my booty. But either way, hopefully you learned a good lesson here about playing out of position with ace king, especially multi-way, and making the nuts.
Fuck, I'm tired. Yeah.
I know. I got like one more in me. I'm so fucking hungry right now. We'll do one more quiz. By the way, we got 8-12.
Oh, 25. We're on the board, baby.
It's all good, Big Time Brown. You'll have that. It's all good, my dude.
We're on the board. What? This guy doesn't need any more run good in his life, Beats. What are you talking about?
Who?
You.
Me? Oh, please. Yeah,
You
I'm
said
running
gift
like
you
that.
the sub for the run good. I said
Yes. That 6's run good is special. For sure. All right, Region LK, good luck. Thanks for hanging out. Take care. And keep doing you.
I mean, I'm
Have a good
raising
weekend.
it deeper also, Matt, personally, to build the pot in that scenario.
Yeah, he jams the turn. I really like that once we start breaking it down, that SPR. Once they actually bet and leave themselves that shallow, they're just going to call it off. And when you call on that board, they may just decide to check it back on rivers, figuring they only get called by better. Hey, thank you for the gift sub.
Courtesy
I got to
of
give one to that
W.
channel. All right, last one of the afternoon.
Yeah, give me a
Keyword.
Oh, cool. I'm ready.
Super Bowl. I don't know why my squirrel brain said does Super Bowl, but it's tomorrow, so let's do that. Cool. Super Bowl. We might get it here on a TV or something and grind stream. I'm not sure. I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see. Super Bowl is tomorrow.
What up?
If anything, we should be having a good day, watching it, enjoying ourselves.
Oh, hell no. I want to be fucking 15 tabling and
yeah,
rocking.
I'm at least gonna have it up.
Yesterday, or not yesterday, last week on Sunday, I guess it just wasn't busting. I ended up with 14 tables. It's the first time I ever had to spill off the super monitor. I was a little shook.
Oh, that's crazy. 15 is a fucking... I think I've been getting like 8 to 10 off stream sometimes, but it's mostly just keeping it chill. Somebody has a 9.5 million bet on the Bengals to win. What the fuck is the payout going to be on that? Hey! Cool.
Affleck said he was going for a 15 fight parlay today to end his career and retire.
Oh, that'd be crazy. All right, we got that going. We'll pick our last quiz. I think we've seen a section of quizzes that were untouched that look pretty reasonable.
I kind of wanted to dig all the way back into the Evan Falls view. I don't think we finished it. And I see like 1464.
You're going back. Come on, you're trolling.
Going back like 3 weeks.
The game has evolved so much in that time, man. You really want to go back that far in time? Yes. The game is just rapidly moving, expanding like the universe. 15-12.
Whatever. Just shits on my suggestion.
No, I didn't. I knew there was a Faraz one I didn't see. That's all. Okay. I see there had to been a Faraz one in the mat. I thought I seen under the Tristan we just did. Did you do 15-12 by any chance?
Yep.
You did do that one already?
I'm just a guest. No, I'm on that now.
Sweet.
I'm ready.
Cool. Let's roll it for the last one. 16 mil profit if he bangs that off. Done. All right.
Monkey May I? Let's go.
Monkey May I from the poker coaching Discord. I think
it was all over the AMA this week.
I love it, man. Welcome. Barack Obama. Let's go, my dude.
Global legend.
Legend in this bitch. I love it. Faraz is the GOAT, man. We've had a chance to talk and hang out with Faraz a little bit the past few months. He's awesome.
He's actually exactly like you would expect him to be.
Yeah. He's on his shit, boy. Let me tell you, he is on his shit. Cool. Let's see. 15-12. I believe I said. All right, let's do it.
That's right.
We got a good live pro raising under the gun here in a 1K online tournament. We got 5-4 suit on the button, 100 bigs deep. Do we want to call 3-bet to 870 or should we be folding here?
Why does it sound like Faraz made this quiz in the back of like a refrigerated truck while driving down the freeway? Jesus. On the button with the toilet. And we got it open from the UTG player who's a good live pro. And we are deep as all hell.
All right, cool. It's game time. We
see calling.
Under the gun open. Call. Easy call. LOL.
Is LOL an option?
Sure. You can laugh and just fucking spike your cards.
Enjoy life.
Laugh at your opponent. Cool. GSM 50 with the call. All right, the rock's calling. Toe.
Calling for Monkey May I.
Yep. You calling?
It's the very bottom. It's like the
snap.
Stone bottom.
No, it's a snap.
I ain't gonna lie and say I don't miss this one on some frequency, but it is literally the stone bottom.
No boss. Easy to get in. This is cool to play in position. You can stack some shit. Put me in, coach. Put me in. I don't know if I want to raise this. I think we reserve some maybe for better suited connectors if we're gonna 3-bet those, but I'm just calling here every time. Big toe opens. We are ready. Let's do it. We're calling. La Rock is calling, and
Monkey May I calling.
Let's do it, please.
I think calling and 3-betting are both fine. My standards here are mostly going to be to just call. So I'm calling. Flop is King 7-6. We open-ended, got a backdoor flush draw. Opponent puts out a slightly under 1/3 c-bet. We can call. We can raise it up to 750 here, raise it to 1,000, or fold.
Anybody getting spicy and fucking raising it to something? The Rock is another easy snap call for him, he says. He didn't say that, but I mean, what else are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? Anybody raising? There it is, Big Town Brown instantly raising. I'm not getting cute here. Nah, what's the Did Monkey May I go?
Monkey May I call against the gun R5 villain?
Yeah, I mean, this is a snap call. Like, he's still under the gun, uncapped, has aces, ace, king, kings, king, queen, king, jack. I don't know if I want to raise and have him come back over the top. We don't need to bloat this. We call. Can potentially turn our hand into a bluff on future streets if we don't get there and he checks. So I think this is just a standard call. Folding is out of the question. Call.
Yeah, we need more of a mouthful. We need usually over to the top card and backdoor this, backdoor that. Here with just basically open ender and a weak backdoor. I think we just call.
Yeah, we're in position. We wouldn't even raise with some of that stuff because he's under the gun. He's under the gun 14%, opening 15%, opening range is c-betting here. Why would we even find a raise with a bluff? Like, we just call here, I think. Call.
Yep.
I clicked it.
I think both calling and raising are fine here, but I really feel like it's a reasonable spot to start raising. We have a higher concentration of pocket pairs than the other player, so we're going to have some more combos of pocket 6s and 7s than they do. And even 7-6 suited, for example, they might not be opening that, whereas we're always going to be calling that. Also, we definitely have ace kings in our range here that we're going to be willing to raise here. And our opponent did bet on the smaller side, and if we did have some value hands like ace king, king queen, 7-6s, 6-7 suited, we're going to want to start getting some money in the pot.
I love it.
So because we do want to be able to raise those hands, we also need to have some bluffs. So what are those bluffs going to be? This is a pretty good candidate. We folded a lot of overcards. We could potentially bully a hand like 9-10 to fold. Not now, but probably by the turn. Maybe, maybe 9-10 no backdoor flush draw might consider folding now. We get 10-jack to fold, queen-jack to fold. Ace-queen, ace-jack, ace-10, no backdoor flush draw might fold now, or we could get them to fold on later streets. So there's just a lot of better hands we get to fold out here, and I don't think we're ever really getting re-raised here, but if we do, we can still call because we have a backdoor flush draw. So yeah, I think even though this is a reasonable spot to call, I feel like this is going to be the superior play here. So we raise it up, we get called, and we turn the straight. So here, do we want to bet 900, bet 1800, or check?
I love
Do
Ross.
we want to lead?
I love it so much. What a goat. I love this raise when he puts it like that. And our opponents are going to be c-betting too wide with hands, like he said, like the ace-jacks, the ace-queens, ace-10, stuff like that. We get some automatic folds and just have 5 high. And if they call, or even if they raise, who gives a fuck? We're never folding. So that's awesome, man. What a beast.
You don't have to worry about the ass into the straight there, Ryan. Because it's not like we're worried about 8-9 that much.
Time bank check. Whoa. Big Town Brown says he's checking. 1800 for Carter. Is this real life? Cool.
Again, this never happens. That's how these coaches are so good. They run well. They just get there on the turn every time.
All right, LaRock's going 1800.
18
Spot.
for most of the people in my chat.
GS going 750.
I'm waiting for Monkey May I. 1800 for Monkey May I see you.
Yeah, same thing. I'm going 1800. Let's set up the SPR to fucking jam. That's it. Let's get it all.
Yep.
When he calls, he still has like very strong hands in his range.
Yep.
We can get all the money from. Ain't no fucking way. We got to get all the money, right?
Yep.
Or can we? No, I'm just going.
Nope.
I'm not even going to think about anything else.
Yep.
Debate. All right, 1800. You ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
Yeah, you have to be a snap 1800.
We're definitely betting here, and I'm definitely betting on the larger side with that 1800.
Dry ass board. He calls a check.
This card hit a lot of our potential bluffs. We could have even been raising with something like 6-8 suited, 7-8. Probably not 7-8 suited, but you never know. Definitely something like 9-10 could have raised. So this card definitely nails us a bit. We're gonna just want to start really getting chips in the pot and really start to apply a lot of pressure to their hands when we're bluffing. So I like this sizing. They call, river's 9, checks to us. So now there's one card straight out there. The 10 does make the larger straight. We have the low straight. What do we want to do here? We can bet 2400. We can check it back, or we can go all in.
Who's going to greet this shit?
Interesting now.
Is it?
I mean, I have some thoughts.
2400 for Carter. LaRock says all of it still.
Jelly Shook checks back.
Check back?
Add Rock, check it back.
Add Rock, check it back. You're calling them out, huh? No, I'm kidding. Bet and get raised with the 10. Crest says.
Can't check call, hands cold, we're in position. Just check it in the hand.
All in for check, raise 4 days. Check for GM. I'm seeing a lot of checks and some weird stuff. This is interesting. All in, let's get it. So what did Monkey May do? Are you still waiting?
Monkey Maya says, all you can eat, baby.
As does Barack Obama. I'm jamming. I'm not afraid of that at all.
Yeah, those are my thoughts. I think he doesn't have any 10x in his range, right? And he's like tons of king heavy. And that 9 actually, as far as bluffs go, a good bluff card for us after check raise and flop. Like, I don't see how we don't all in.
Yeah, he doesn't have ace five suited. I mean, no backdoors get there. There's no back. He would need a backdoor flush draw as well. And there's none of that. There was no
sets
backdoor
and king
turn
X. That's what he's got right now.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, get snapped off by a set. Fuck it, get paid. There's no backdoor. I mean,
and maybe
ace
even
five might be viable if there was a backdoor flush draw. Would have got there, but
still has ace king too, king queen.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just. Does 2400 get called by all the single pair hands a little bit easier? But I'm not doing anything.
He doesn't have any 7s, 6, or 8s in his range.
All right, we're jamming.
Actually, he's still got like. Well, does 10s through fucking queens call the check raise on the flop and a turn bet? Right now we're getting thin, right? Jam.
I'll win.
Jam. A good live pro does, Matt. Yep.
All right, let's do it.
As annoying as this card is, I'm still going to be mostly betting. Honestly, all options are okay here. Betting small, checking, and shoving are all fine. My least favorite option is checking back. Even though there's a one card straight out there, I mean, we still have the best hand a lot. It's not like they have that many pocket 10s or 10 combos, right? They have pocket 10s. They have 9-10 suited, although, you know, one of the 9-10 suited combos is gone because the 9 hearts is there. They don't have a lot of other 10s. I think something like ace 10 suited with the backdoor flush draws probably folding on the flop, and if not, definitely on the turn. I don't think they're calling that gut shot versus that large sizing we did. So I'm really just having a hard time thinking of what 10s they have, right? Pocket 10s and 9-10 suited, three combos of the 9-10 suited. That's not a lot of combos. So we're still crushing them pretty hard. And I like the all-in sizing here best. That said, not a lot of people's image is such that people will expect them to.
There's not a lot of toilets out
here,
in the game
that often. So I think if your image is one that people aren't going to believe you're willing to go all in here and a bluff, then yeah, maybe you want to stick with the small sizing. Me personally, I think people definitely know I'm capable here. So I'm going to want to be doing a lot of bluffs this size. So I like widening my value range to include a 5 here and not just a 10, because I also don't have a ton of 10s. I definitely have some, but not a crazy amount. So it's really nice for me to widen my value range here with the large sizing. And I think I could get looked up by, you know, sets. Yeah, you know, definitely sets, and, you know, possibly some ace king and stuff still could look me up.
Jockin! He called Jockin!
Hey, B Millie with the 50 months. Thank you, my dude. The longest sub to the channel comes in with the clutch.
Shit.
Appreciate you, my man. Legend.
No, not like this.
Yep. We got Jocket at the end there. Thank you, B Millie. It was fun playing some ARAMs with you last night, man. That shit was fun. Even though I played like dog shit.
Every time. He showed us the last quiz.
We have a 39. LaRock got a 39. You do it?
Very nice.
You didn't swish it.
This is a decent.
Shut your ass. You're going to say a swish, aren't you?
Time! We're going to the flip.
All right, another flip, the last one of the afternoon. I don't know whose turn it is to call it. First one to say
Whoever calls it
something.
first, heads or tails?
Yeah, let me see if I can find
Monkey May I or whatever jobber was in Six's stream.
It was LaRock.
LaRock.
The legend. Neither one
Tails says Monkey May.
He calls heads anyway, so it worked out.
Oh shit, here we go. No Emmy, no Emmy, no Emmy, no Emmy.
Hey!
Over fucking like 4. It was all ties.
We're back.
We lost
Dude,
every
we're
quiz on
back.
asterisks. Everyone.
Let's go. We run so good in these fucking flips. It's ridiculous.
Oh, everyone.
We run so good. I love it. Oh
it's
my
Jerome's
God.
fault.
I love it. Congrats, my dude. Lorak, make sure to hit me up, my friend. However you want it. I'm gonna send it today and now since I'm so dog shit. I have my ACR open for the first time in a month or something, and I'm ready for this. So, cool. Thank you guys. I think that's it. That's definitely it. What the fuck am I saying? Thank you guys for the support. A lot of fun today. Make sure to give my man God's Big Toe a follow if you're in my channel just lurking. So give Toe a follow. And if you enjoyed today's quizzes, explanation point PC in the chat, explanation point YouTube to catch the old videos, the ones prior guests, all the old shit that we've done. And if you enjoy kicking it with myself and God's Big Toe, you can find us hanging out in the poker coaching Discord every day. And we do a study session every Thursday at noon Eastern, where it's a little bit personal. We answer questions. We got a group maybe. Yeah, we go real deep, 12 to 20 guys or something in there regularly. And it's a lot of fun. We're just using the solvers and trying to get better. But yeah, hang out with us in Discord. If you're interested, I'll throw a link there. And Toe, I think Poker Bros is out there today, or so, Grips is. I was gonna say
Grips is out there too.
Yep. So get in there, guys. Toe, anything you wanna part ways with? Anything you wanna say on the way out?
Peace.
Peace on. All right, guys. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate everybody, and we will catch you next week. And I'll be around tomorrow most likely. So throwing it to Grips. Yep. All right, guys. Take care. Peace out.
Later.
Did I fuck it up? No, I got it.